Hello, today we are going to talk about food issues in North Carolina. First of all, we will explain the problems like undernutrition, overnutrition, and food and environment. And then we will give a solution involving the bank. So the first problem about food is the undernutrition. Almost 1 in 5 children in North Carolina are at risk of hunger, and half of the school-aged children applied to receive free and reduced price lunch in public schools. There is also a problem of senior hunger. 9% of the seniors are struggling with hunger, 32% live in or near poverty, and 33% of older adults admitted to the hospital for being malnourished. Malnutrition can increase healthcare costs by 300%.
One important aspect of undernutrition is food insecurity, which applies to nearly 15% of households in Mecklenburg County. These homes have a reduced quality and variety of diet, may eat less, and eating patterns are disrupted due to a lack of money and resources, as they have a difficult or even no access to a grocery store or supermarket. But fortunately, the county already developed a refrigerator pilot program, meaning they are handed out to stores in food deserts to stock fresh fruits and vegetables, and also discount coupons for the products developed in the neighborhood surrounding these stores.
We have found CDC statistic proving that in Charlotte, the adult obesity rate is a bit lower than in the whole states, with respectively 24.2% and 29.7% of adults with a body mass index over 30. Adults are proven to have the highest obesity rate. The food bank are more used to help against undernutrition than overnutrition.
Continuing overnutrition in Charlotte is the diffusion of fast food restaurants. The University of North Carolina at Charlotte has over 20 fast food restaurants, concession stands, and convenience stores on campus. These options include Starbucks or traditional fast food restaurants such as Wendy's or Chick-fil-A. In 2016, Charlotte's population was approximately 800,000. And a study was done for every 1,000 people living in Charlotte, there was approximately 0.83 restaurants.
Food issues with food and the environment. So the first thing is food waste. 40% of food wasted all year leads to 8% of greenhouse gas emissions. Food waste composting programs. So people set up weekly curbside pickups of leftovers, vegetable and meat scraps, flowers, coffee grounds, fruit and dairy, which is equivalent to 2.4 tons of food waste being diverted from county landfill. And then innovation barns, so feeding food waste to black soldier fly larvae. The larva can be converted into animal feed, which in North Carolina goes to poultry farms.
So for more about food issues in the food and environment in Charlotte, there are declining wild fish stocks, overfishing of the Atlantic, as well as declining river health is leading to less access to aquatic foods. Poor aquaculture practices. The watershed in Charlotte is becoming polluted and dirty due to agriculture and urbanization, meaning unhealthier fish and wildlife in the river basin. Genetically modified crops. North Carolina plants 91% of their crops as GMO, and this could bring more allergens and gene transfer outcrossing.
I'm Giulia Verani, and I will talk about our solution for undernutrition. Our solution for the city is a partnership between a bank and a non-governmental organization, an NGO. Our partnership will be with the NGO Feeding the Carolinas. There is a North and South Carolina network of food banks working to solve hunger and to provide a healthy, adequate, and consistent food supply to every community every day. Now my colleague Beatrice will talk about our ideas to involve a bank.
Thank you, Giulia. So our idea is based on a campaign from the Crédit Agricole Bank in France. We thought about doing events where people can donate food directly to a collection point in North Carolina on several days. Furthermore, people can make financial donations through the online collections of the bank that will allow the associations to buy the groceries. Lastly, a tax receipt will be delivered to donors by the food bank after the donation is complete. And about the future, to ensure long-term success, we would use part of the financial donations to build supermarkets and grocery stores in the food deserts.
The solution involving a bank we came up with for coping with overnutrition is founding a campaign to replace fast food stores at college campus at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte with healthier options, and also providing privatized grants to agricultural businesses to start producing cleaner and healthier foods rather than monocropping. North Carolina produces mainly tobacco and sweet potato. However, it also produces lots of meat and proteins.
Our solution for Charlotte that involves a bank pertaining to food and environment is to involve foundations that want to eliminate or make GMOs safer. We found a partnership between a bank and the FFTC, which is a great solution for eliminating GMOs all throughout Charlotte. It's a donor to anti-GMO organizations, and inside the FFTC is a donor called Greenpeace, which has destroyed field trials of GMO crops. The bank will help the foundation with organizing a fundraiser where people of wealth will be invited. It will be held at the Hilton Charlotte Concord Golf Resort and Spa, and this foundation will not be able to do it by themselves because of contact issues.